Hi, I'm Katie. I'm a wife, mom, and I work full-time. I love makeup and skincare. I truly believe every single woman wants to look and feel her best and have the tools and the resources to help you get there. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you the Younique Flawless Foundation collection that is part of this week's special. It's only here for a few days. Let me just double check here on the website because I don't want to misspeak. That would be terrible, right? So it's available November 18th, 11 a.m. Eastern through November 20th at like 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. So I guess that's technically November 21st. I would just make sure to shop right away because honestly, you all, it's while supplies last. So as these products start selling out, you do not want to miss out. Shop early. All right, so let's get into talking about these products. All right, so I'm going to show you what I'm going to wear on my eyes and lips here in just a minute, but I do want to mention I am wearing, this is like the cutest crop top from Target, you all. It's just kind of boxy and it's from the all-in-one or all-in-motion collection. Just like super affordable, comes in a lot of different colors, and I like the material. It's like stretchy. You can dress it up, you can dress it down, especially if you get black. It's a really, really great option. I'm going to play laser tag for the first time, so I want to make sure that I have something that's like comfortable and I can move around in. So this is a great option, cost-effective option. I do want to say this, any of the products that I'm sharing with you today, I'm going to be putting my affiliate links down in the description so you can go and shop those products. When you shop my affiliate links, that is the best way to help me bring new and better products to the channel, so make sure you shop those affiliate links. I also, down in the description, I have links so you can go and watch the dedicated reviews and tutorials that I've done on every single one of these products. So make sure you go and check those out, especially if you want to learn a little bit more in depth about the product itself, the ingredients, and why I like them or I don't like them. So make sure you go and watch those videos. I do have a weekly email that I'm sending out that highlights different sales that are going on, especially as it relates to makeup and skincare. I have links to my Amazon affiliate links that were like the most popular in the last week. I have links to the YouTube videos that I just most recently launched in case you missed them. So make sure you go and you subscribe to my email list down in the description. Also, after spending years using different planners, I finally decided to just make my own. I did that last year in 2024. I now have new covers for 2025. I'll put that link down in the description as well. If you are somebody that likes to do goal setting, keep your to-do list and prioritize that to-do list all in one place, you want to have an area for your daily gratitude practice, you want to be able to reflect on the week, on the month, on the quarter, set goals for the year, all of that is built into this planner. So again, I'll put that link down in the description so you can go and shop that planner. But let's get into talking about this collection. All right, so one of the questions I still get quite a bit is, are you still with Younique? And yes, I am. Yes, I feature a lot of other products on my channel, but I'm just always, you all, on the hunt for really good makeup and skincare products that work for me, work for my skin, and that I can get a really good deal on. That's always been my focus. I want to share that with you because like I said at the beginning, I truly believe every single woman wants to look and feel her best. And one of the ways, the resources that I do that for you is by sharing with you really good deals. I also like to show you how I use the products. I'm not a makeup artist, so hopefully this translates into techniques that you can actually use to applying these products versus a makeup artist that has like the hand and the skill and all of that down pat, you know what I mean? And yes, I wear makeup quite a bit and I have learned like a technique, but I truly believe that this is something anybody can learn how to do. Anyway, I'm super excited about this Flawless Foundation Favorites collection. It's a really, really good deal. Again, it's November 18th through the 20th while supplies last. You're going to be able to choose between a primer, a setting product. You can pick primer or setting product. You're going to be able to pick between a foundation and then one of the Younique all-in-one color sticks. Really, really great deal. You can pick those 3 items. So let's say you get like a primer, a foundation, a setting, or an all-in-one stick. All right, that right there, 30% off. If you get a second one, so again, this time I'm gonna go like primer, BB cream, all-in-one stick, right? You can get these 6 products for 50% off. So you can get one for 30, 2 for 50% off. Really, really great options, amazing products, you all. Younique foundation products are still some of my most favorite products that I use in my daily routines. Yes, I try other stuff, but I'm always coming back to the Younique foundation products because they're so good. I love the way that they wear on the skin. I feel like they look very natural and they're super easy to use. All right. The other thing that I want to make sure that I mention is when you spend $70 or more, you're going to get free shipping. I'm here for you. That's awesome. Then if you spend $150 or more, you get a free gift. And it looks like it's like a makeup bag or there's an ice roller. There might be one other thing, but again, that is while supplies last as well. So if you have questions about those items, you can always message me over on my Facebook business page. And that link is down in the description, so you can go and you can reach out. I can help color match you. I can help give you some suggestions on different shades for the all-in-one stick, but I really cover that comprehensively in this video, so hopefully that helps you. I try to make sure that I mention the shades that I'm wearing, but in case I don't, you can always reach out as well. A couple of other things while you're over on the Younique website, and I'll put this over here to the side so you can see it. Go over and take a look. We have this section on the website called Last Chance Deals. This is a great way if you want to restock on something at a discount. These are products that are getting ready to retire. I'm so sad about this. Beachfront tanning mousse. So good. It is retiring. It is up to 50% off right now on the website. It is, as I'm looking at it, it's 50% off. The tanning mitt, that's 50% off. Beachfront tanning drops, that's 50% off. Holy guacamole, you all. The Moodstruck eye primer, that's 50% off. There's a couple of total package brushes, an angled fan brush, a couple of eyeshadows, Visionary, Manipulative, Nonsensical, Cynical, Marvelous, Legendary, Dauntless. That's a really good, nice one to wear all over the lid. The quad palette holder, the single palette holder, the tapered blusher brush that I use all the freaking time, that's 50% off. There's an anti-aging serum, that's 50% off. There's some brow powders. The Moodstruck Addiction Shadow Palette number 8. This is really great for this time of year, you all. That is 50% off. Inconceivable, Credulous, Delicious, Covetous. These are eyeshadows. Zazzy. I've done so many videos on Zazzy, you all. Understood, Earthly, Inquisitive. There's a ton of pressed shadows. One of my go-to favorites, the Beloved Palette 3. That is 50% off. The matte bronzers, those are 50% off. There's some stick foundations that are still available, 50% off. Brightening serum, 50% off. Blush, 50% off. An eyeliner brush, contour brush, lip brush. Oh, you gotta get the lip brush, you all. There's a couple other products. I don't necessarily recommend those because they're not the best that are in that 50% off category, but make sure you go. This is a perfect time to stock up on these products that are 50% off, either for yourself or as gifts. And nobody has to know that you got it for 50% off. Same with this bundle, you all. I will say this, even if you are somebody that doesn't wear a lot of makeup, or you have a sister, an aunt, a wife, whoever that you're shopping for that doesn't wear a ton of makeup, I still, on no makeup days, I will still go in with the illuminating primer all over the face. It just blurs things out, gives a glow to the skin, just absolutely beautiful. Same with having like the setting powder. If I'm not gonna wear a lot of makeup, I will still go in with the setting powder, kind of dust that all over the face. So there's some really great options if you're somebody that, you don't want all the products or you don't wear a ton of makeup, there's still options for you. All right, but let's get into talking about each one of these products. I'm going to tell you the ones that I recommend. I'm going to show you how to use them, and let's just get right into this. Okay, so let's get into this. I'm super excited about this, you all. I'm gonna put on my Lululemon headband real quick, get my hair out of the way. All right, so the first thing is you get to pick a product from the Prime and Set category. I'm gonna go through each one of these so that way you can see them. I'm gonna share with you like my favorites. Okay, the first one here, this is the mattifying face primer. Now, this is really good if you want more of that matte finish. I will say that because it has that mushroom extract, your skin's gonna still feel very hydrated with this product. This is a really solid option, but for me, if I'm gonna pick a primer, I am going with the Younique Bare You Illuminating Primer. You all, this product is so good. I love the way that it just illuminates the skin. Just absolutely beautiful wear with your foundation when you use this face primer. There are a few face primers out there that I really, really like. This is one of them. Like, this to me is a must. As you can see, it's adding that glow to the skin. You know, if you've watched any of my videos recently, in order to achieve this glow, I take a primer and then I put the Lumi Glotion on top or the Drunk Elephant Bright Drops. This is all in one. It is a primer and it is brightening up the skin so that the foundation wears flawlessly all day long. So if you're looking to cut down on the steps in your routine, I definitely recommend this product right here, the Bare You Illuminating Primer. I need to check. I think actually, yeah, I have like a drawer of extra products. I'm gonna be ordering another one of these because this is one of those you don't want to be without, in my personal opinion. All right, so for best results, once you put that primer on, you're gonna let that set for about 5 minutes or so before you go in with your foundation. So let's talk about the foundation options. This is the next one that you're gonna be able to choose 4 different products for your foundation. I'm gonna tell you the ones, like the one I'm not picking for sure is the Serum Plus foundation. It's an okay foundation. I greatly miss the Younique Touch Liquid foundation. This stuff was amazing, you all. I still have that. So I'm not picking the Serum foundation. Another product, it's good, but for me personally, having that more oily combination skin, this is not at the top of my list, but I do really like the way that this wears. So this would be a good option if you don't need to restock and you're wanting to try the cream foundation. So this is the Younique Touch Cream Foundation. It came out earlier this year. I typically wear the shade 4N, and this is gonna be great at giving you a little bit more of that like dewy satin finish. It's going to give you medium to full coverage depending on how you press it onto the skin. It's a really solid option. Definitely recommend that. If I did not have this in stock, I would definitely be getting the Younique Complexion Plus Pressed Powder. I just love this shade here, Chiffon. You can see I've hit pan. I just have another one that I have in my drawer. It's ready to go. So if I didn't, I'd be grabbing this for sure. I love the pressed powder. Again, it's very similar to the mattifying face primer where it's going to give you that matte finish, but it's still really hydrating for the skin because of the amazing ingredients that are in it. What I for sure am going to be restocking on, because I just looked and I am almost out of this product right here. This, you all, is the bomb.com. I absolutely love this product, the Younique Bare You BB Tinted Moisturizer with SPF 30. This is such a solid BB cream, you all. Again, I just love the way that it looks on the skin. It's very natural looking. I can go anywhere from really light coverage to more of that like medium, not quite full coverage, but it looks so natural on the skin. This to me has honestly replaced the Younique Touch Liquid Foundation. This one right here, the BB cream, really, really solid. Love the way that this looks. I'm gonna be ordering this in my summer shade, medium dark. I'm gonna be ordering it in medium or medium light for winter. I don't know, this past year, I really wore the heck out of my tanning mousse, and I didn't really go very light. So I don't think that's gonna be the option for me. I think I'm gonna go more for the medium and the medium dark. But this again is another product that I cannot be without. I personally like to take my Younique kabuki brush and press that into the skin, but you can see just blending so nicely. I go down the chin here, make sure I don't have any dried up makeup lines. You can see this is maybe a smidge dark, so I definitely need to be breaking out that tanning mousse soon. But I just take that, press it into the skin. Again, with the illuminating face primer, it's going to stay in place all day long. I take whatever's left on the brush and I go there along the forehead. But again, I can't recommend this BB cream enough. I just absolutely love the way that it looks on the skin. I'm gonna pause here for just a minute so I can throw on some eye primer, and then we're gonna get into finishing up the face and talking about the rest of the products that are part of this special. So stay tuned. A little bit of e.l.f. eye primer. And now I'm going in, this is the Younique eyeshadow stick in Gleaming. I'm gonna just take that all over the eye. I'm going for a really just like no makeup look today. You can use the all-in-one sticks on the eye, but I feel like with maybe a little bit more mature skin, I personally, I feel like they crease. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just take this all over the eye, just like that. I'm gonna blend it out, make sure I don't have any harsh lines. You can see it's really helping to brighten up the eye and balance out the tone of the eye. When it brightens up the eye, it's gonna give you a more awake appearance. When you balance out the tone of the lid, it's going to give you a more youthful appearance. So again, really like the way the eyeshadow sticks wear. I'm gonna just kind of set that a little bit with my translucent setting powder. Excuse me, not my translucent setting powder. This is a translucent shimmer from Younique. This is in the Younique Moodstruck Addiction Shadow Palette number 10. It's called Dizzy. I love this. Instead of taking a translucent setting powder, you can just take this eyeshadow, kind of tap it, and that's gonna help make sure that it doesn't crease and kind of set it. Then it's gonna just add even more shimmer and amazingness to the lid. Love that, beautiful. Okay, you all, this is probably one of the best deals that you're going to see on products that I absolutely love. So I recommend taking advantage of the fact. So the way that this works, and it's really cool. All right, so you can get one collection, which is your choice of like the primer or the setting product, the foundation, and then an all-in-one stick, which I'm going to talk about here in a moment. So these three products, you can get this. This is a collection. You can get 30% off. If you get a second one, all right, and I'm going to kind of show this to you here. If you get a second one, you're going to get 50% off your whole order. So it's a really good deal, a great time to stock up on those must-have foundation products. I'm gonna check out some of the new all-in-one sticks that I haven't purchased yet. I'm gonna restock on my BB cream and my setting powder and my primer, products that I absolutely love. All right, so let's get into talking about each one of these all-in-one sticks, and I'm gonna share with you what I like and what I don't like. All right, so the two that I don't have that I'm gonna be ordering, Madly Magenta and Playful Pink. These are gonna be really great blush options, all right? Next up, you have Barely Bronzed. So the way that this works is that the name is on the back in pretty small print. I just took my label maker and I made a bigger label and I stuck it on it. So that way I didn't have to pick it up to see what it was. I could just look at the top and that way I can grab the product and see it. All right, so Barely Bronzed. For me, this is great for anybody that has a very fair complexion. All right, this is not very pigmented. Or I should say it's pigmented. It's too light for me. Like it just kind of doesn't really do the popping for the contouring that I want. What it says is that this is a light medium matte contour. I agree with that 100%. It's just a smidge too light for me personally. I like more of this chocolate souffle. This is a dark, deep matte contour. All right, so what you can do is, and this is very pigmented. I cannot stress that enough. So you don't have to draw a line. You can just kind of take it and put it where you want to have that contour. And then this is my damp beauty blender. I like the name brand personally. And you can see this is the one that I use for my contour and my blush. Now you can see not a lot of pigment there, but I didn't go in very heavy because again, I want to show you, this does not have to be overly dramatic. You can just add a little bit of warmth and dimension into the skin if you want, or if you really want to kind of add to that, you can go in a little bit heavier. All right, so I'm gonna just again take that product and tap and blend it into the skin, and I'm making sure that I'm lifting it up and away. But you can see now it's really adding that line, that dimension to the face where I want it. All right, and again, I kind of take it and I blend it up and away. I don't want to pull it down and drag the face down. I just lift everything nice and up. But you can see blending really nicely into the skin. I can go along the forehead. This is why I put the headband in. Holy guacamole. that's a mess. Let me kind of clean that up a little bit. Again, just taking that blending bud, tapping that so it blends out into the skin and I don't have any harsh lines, and you can see it's very natural looking. I love a good contour, cream contour. I didn't when I was younger. Now that I'm starting to establish a little bit more mature skin, I can appreciate the cream contour. All right, so I can just go kind of on the nose there. Again, just tapping and blending it out. I'm not usually a sponge person. I'm normally a brush person, but I feel like with the sponge, I can just blend it out really, really nice and easily where it looks very natural. All right, and then I go along the jaw here. I have to make sure. There we go. Again, just take it, blend it out. This one you do want to kind of pull down. You don't want to lift it up, but this is going to give you that more defined jawline. All right, so again, if you are somebody that wants a cream contour that's a little bit more natural looking, these are two really good options. Again, though, you can see this is not overly dramatic, overly defined, even with this chocolate souffle. All right, so just know that if you want a little bit more, you might want to take a look at this one right here. It's called Cinnamon Latte. All right, this honestly, this is like my fave. I absolutely love the pigment on this. I love the fact that it has a little bit of that like warmth to it. And you can see, again, I'm just putting this on top because I'm a hot mess, you all. I'm just going and I'm doing all the things. But you can see it a little bit better. You can see it has a little bit of a rose to it. And again, I really like the way that it looks on the skin. This is my absolute favorite. And I really think that this is going to be one that is going to sell out. So if you are wanting the all-in-one stick and cinnamon latte, make sure you grab this sooner versus later. This deal is for a limited time, you all. And I don't know the next time that these products are going to be 50% off. Like, that is insane to me. Such a good deal. All right, next up, let's talk about some of our other options here. You have a couple of options for blush. Now, I'm not going to go in with this Fresh Orchid because I just did the cinnamon latte, but that's like a really nice blush color. So if you're wanting a little bit more of a dramatic blush, that's a great option. If you want something lighter, this is a good one here. This one's called Peony Pink, and you can see just a much lighter blush color there. And I'm going to take this one on the face right above where I put that bronzer, tap that into the skin. And again, you can see just really nice, pretty blush. So, so good. I will say this. There is an applicator that you can use to blend this out on the other side. I think it's junk. I don't like it. I would much rather use a sponge or even a brush. I've also used my blusher brush from Younique. That's a great tool as well if you've not tried that. But look at that. Just nice and warm on the cheeks. Love it. This one for me personally is a little bit too light. It's almost more of like a highlighter. It's called Barely Blushing. You can see again with my skin tone, it's not showing up a whole lot. So again, if you're more light complected, this is a great option. Or if you're more dark complected and you like more of like a rosy highlight, that's a great option for you. Speaking of highlight, we do have two options here. Champagne Shimmer, my personal favorite. Again, this is not overly pigmented. You can see there. So if you want just like a little bit of shimmer, that's an option for you. I'm going to just take that onto the face. Again, kind of blend that out to do the highlight right above the blush. Tap, tap, tap. I love to do my Cupid's bow. You can use any of these products as well on the lips overall. You can also use it on the eyes. But like I said, for me, the eyes, especially as I have a little bit more mature skin, I do feel like it's a little bit more prone to creasing. So I try not to use it on the eyes per se, unless I'm prepared to set it with my Dizzy, the translucent shimmer eyeshadow that I showed you. But Cupid's bow, love the way that that looks there. And then the other one, it's called Flurry Frost. So again, this almost has like an iridescent tint to it. It's very, very light. You can't see it a whole lot, but again, it's gonna catch the light and look really good on the skin. So do you see that champagne shimmer? Just catching the light, adding that highlight to the face. So again, for me personally, I really, really like cinnamon latte, peony pink, and chocolate souffle. Like those are the ones out of all of these that I personally like. I don't wear a ton of highlighter, but when I do, I put it right there. And I don't necessarily always wear it on the face, but these again are really, really great all-in-one sticks that you can truly wear on the lips, on the eyes, on the face. Let me go in with Fresh Orchid on the lips so you can kind of see that's a really pretty lip color. Again, these are designed to be worn on the eyes, on the face, on the lips. That's why they're called all-in-one. Beautiful, right? Like really, really pretty. All right, so the other thing that you can pick from if you don't want a primer per se is a setting product. Now you can also use these as primers. For me personally, I like to use them as setting products. The first one here is the Touch Behold Prime and Set Powder. The way that this works is that you shake it up and it kind of activates it, and then you can dust it on the face. It's gonna give you a blurring effect, and also it's going to feel cool to the touch of the skin because of the ingredients that are in it. It is absolutely amazing. All right, this is definitely, though, it has a short shelf life. You'll feel that cooling for about 6 months or so, and then after that it will lose the cooling effect, but the product still works as like a setting powder. All right, the other thing is when you get the product, it's going to look like it's half empty, and that is because it has to have room in the packaging for you to shake it up and activate it. So keep that in mind. The product that I recommend, and I definitely will be ordering another one of, is the Prime and Set Mist. This one is literally, I think it's empty. Like, just, it's the last thread there. I do have another one ready to go, but this is very similar to the rose water, to the BB cream. Once I use the product, I can't be without it. So I have to make sure that I always have it in stock. Absolutely love it. So there you have it. If you have any questions about the products that are part of this foundation, Flawless Foundation Favorites collection, don't hesitate to ask. If you like these types of videos where I go in depth and tell you about the products that are part of the special for that period of time, whatever it is, I show you which ones are my favorite, I swatch them, all of the things. If you like these types of videos, give me a thumbs up. Let me know that in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, ring the bell, so that way anytime I post a new video, you're notified. Have a great day. If you're looking for some more like holiday inspiration, I know this video is from last year, but this is my gift guide that I put together, and I think all of these are still super applicable. I'll put the link here so you can go and watch that next.